Welcome everybody to the 2022 Whitsundays Kart Club's Great Barrier Reef titles. And Cadet 9s come out for their Heat 1 race. In 1, Brock Nolan. Out of 2, Aston Mills. From 3, Creed Petroni. On they all go then, heading around Whitsundays Karts and Parts. Back towards us through Revkart Sports. And now they'll head into Site Fix and start to slow it down. Onto the Norwell Complex main straightaway they go, and now we will slow it down. So Brocky should be putting those anchors on and pulling it up. As he does so, looks over the shoulder, knows his surroundings, knows what's going on, and pulls it up nicely and allows the front row berth to be completed of Aston Mills, and right behind them, Creed Petroni. Alrighty, round they come then, through Patrizi course, heading into Bendigo Bank. Nolan, Mills, Petroni, 1, 2, 3. Who is going to get the win? Heat 1 of the Great Barrier Reef titles. Heading on to the Whitsundays Karts and Parts Complex. 2 lefts, big long sweeping one, tightens up to a second one. Now they are really slowed up, so they'll go at this cruisy pace. Back towards us they come then, into Revkart Sports. Almost ready to go then, into Site Fix they head. The lights are ready to go. Cadet 9s, Heat 1, the Great Barrier Reef titles 2022 is about to go. Green light. Do we go racing? Yes we do! We are away racing. Brocky Nolan gets the whole shot and steams into the St. George Kart Centre turn 1 and takes the lead. Through they go into Patrizi course. He had time for a look over the shoulder as Mills goes P2, Petroni goes P3. Back towards us into Bendigo Bank they come. Through Bendigo. Aston Mills not out of this, and Nolan nervously looking over the left shoulder. Through Whitsunday Karts and Parts they go. Back towards us they'll come into Revkart Sports. Now onto Site Fix. And Creed Petroni not giving up the chase either. Mills though hanging on to the shirt tails of Brocky Nolan. Again he looks over the shoulder, gets the head down, over the line, down Norwell Complex into St. George Kart Centre, and the gap just grew slightly. Through Patrizi course they go then, and the gap 0.626 of a second. Nolan from Mills from Petroni, through Bendigo Bank they go. Flashing past me once more. Heading into Whitsunday Karts and Parts then, and Nolan not look. Oh, again a little look over the shoulder once more. Again he's just trying to get his bearings and see where the opposition are as they go through Revkart Sports. Now they head into Site Fix. Through Site Fix and onto the Norwell Complex main straightaway, and down into St. George Kart Centre. Through that left-hander, flat out now up that little rise towards Patrizi course. Nolan does a 46.487, a 46.971 to Mills. Not much slower, but the gap is now 1.110. And growing. On they continue, as getting ready in the outgrid will be KA4 Junior Lights and Heavies. Cadet 12s will be to the rear of the grid as these guys continue. And Brocky Nolan looking unstoppable at present. Not quick at that time, 46.560, but the gap is extending. So it's still Nolan, Mills, Petroni, 1, 2, 3. Through Bendigo Bank, onto Whitsunday Carts and Parts as they come heading back towards me. Rocky Nolan then looking more and more comfortable as the day goes on. He looked fast in practice, he looked faster in qualifying, and in the first heat he looks even faster again. And Aston Mills is watching him go into the distance at the moment. 46.539 that time to Nolan, and a 47.1 to Millsy, so just struggling to hang on to him. Through Patrese course, onto Bendigo Bank, Nolan, Mills, then Petroni. Petroni knocking out 47.4 second laps. 47.1 is his quickest as they've completed 4 of 10. 6 laps remaining. The digital counter will be what they're watching over the Norwell Complex main straightaway. And another lap completed by Rocky Nolan. That is half race distance through the St. George Car Centre they go. Steep left-hander using the curb as they do. Now that little rise past the Croc Club, then into Patrese course. I'm sure that Croc is looking at them. Wants a piece of that action as they go past. Now they're coming to Bendigo Bank. Still Nolan from Mills. Petroni just off the pace slightly. 5 seconds off. Got the right lines, but just doesn't have the pace at the moment. Still, Nolan, Mills, Petroni, 1, 2, 3. This will be 6 done, 4 to go as they go through site fix. Petroni goes through Revkart Sports. Now heads onto the Norwell Complex main straightaway. Just shuffles himself in the seat. Tries to get just underneath that NASA panel as low as he can. Goes through St. George Kart Centre onto Patrese course. 3 laps to go after this one. Nolan, Mills, Aston still chasing hard. Petroni goes through. 3.287 seconds is the gap from 1 to 2. And in this direction, on this race day, at the moment, Rocky Nolan is looking unstoppable. Nolan, Mills, Petroni is your order with 3 laps remaining. That is 7. 46.487 was the quickest lap done in this race so far by Brock Nolan. Some laps to go now. They've all slowed up slightly. .46.5 that time to Nolan. Through Petroni, 47.4. Can't match his quickest time yet as they go through Revkart Sports. Now they'll all head up. Oh, just a mistake there from Ashton. Just about got it right at Aston Mills, so had to gather it back up, and I'm fancying that might well be a slower lap as he just got it wrong coming through the Revkart Sports. It wasn't that slow. It said 47.1, so not that slow. So didn't balk him too much, but a definite correction as he came out of Revkart Sports and into site fix. As Nolan goes through, Mills goes through, Petroni goes through. On they head into Whitsunday Carts and Parts, now into Revkart Sports. And still Nolan with a comfortable lead of 4.8 seconds over Aston Mills, 8.496 seconds over Creed Petroni. And the checkered flag is not far away. Last lap board is out, and this is the last lap. And Brocky Nolan has got it all right. Nailed it in this one. So Nolan heads around. Aston Mills follows him. Creed Petroni follows them. All go through Bendigo Bank. Now they're coming through Revkart Sports, and it is Cadet 9's the 2022 Great Barrier Reef titles. Heat number 1, give it up. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Brocky Nolan. Second, Aston Mills. And third, Creed Petroni. Well done to Creed. Kept the foot on the gas. Never give up is the motto. Never ever give up.